2, 1.
Morning everybody, I'm Changy and behind the camera is Ozzy, the main man. We're up on the plot 4. We've come up here now, ready for a 4th lift. We're just getting the stuff sorted. Before the forky can get us some mortar up here, this is an essential piece of kit. The old sack truck. Bought that off Amazon. It was about 40 quid at the time. I don't think you can get that one on Amazon now for any less than 100 odd. Don't know why they bumped the price up. I'm going to show you another tool of ours. That is an absolute brilliant piece of kit. We bought a new shovel. We bought a different shape shovel this time. Wix's finest, 24 quid. You'd recommend one of these, wouldn't you?
Absolutely love it. Because
when you're using these in conjunction with the water butts, it slides straight in. You don't, not like the square shovel where it all goes over the sides. So this and this, absolute brilliant combination. So we like that. Don't really need a scraper up here. Any tools that we don't need, what we're doing is we always take all the tools with us on every drop. This is why the block splitter got stolen before, because the driver took it from the top up there and left it on a pallet down there. Just right, see where them orange machines are right at the bottom? He left it down there, so it went missing and it didn't come up to the drop. But the only thing we take home every night really is all the power tools and that. We just keep the site's progressing. Have a look across there. Big Van Al piling rig. That thing's worth nearly £1 million quid. What a piece of kit that is. You can see all the concrete piles sticking up out the ground. They're going in, so they're getting ready to come around the corner here now. Have a look down there. Let me just empty the rest of this tub out. Full water, come up with us all the time, especially on these warm days. It's going to get up to about 24 degrees today, which isn't super hot. We can handle that. We can handle that, no problem. We've got his ties, weep holes, because we have got put them there on the inside. We've got windows on this gable. See that gable up there? This is the same house type as that, but we got windows, so there's arches to go in over these and lintels. We were going to start on this side and follow the sun round. So when the sun comes round, we're going to do this side where it's out the shade, and then we're going to flip onto the other side where it's out to the sun. But it's not going to get that hot today, so we'll be fine. We're going to start that side because we've already got it loaded. When the driver comes, he can get rid. Is this mortar any good? A little bit of mortar left in the bottom. We don't want that. We've got this wash bucket that comes everywhere with us. 2 separate brushes, one for tools, one for spot boards, and a brick grab. In a minute, we're going to set up some profiles. Now on these profiles, normally we use, where are the profiles? I'll show you. Normally we use these. We keep our 3-way timber clamps on the profiles for carrying around, because if you mix these in your bucket with, or your box with the F clamps, it's just a pain in the arse for get around. So if you leave them on your profiles all the time, it's not going to hit. But with these, we're going to be using this method. That's going to be on there. We're not using the 3-way timber clamps now. We use the L bracket, and the L bracket will go straight onto the block like this, attached straight to like that, and that's all we do. And then when we get up to the L clamp, the L bracket, gallows bracket, whatever you want to call it, we just take that off and put an F clamp in extra, or not an F clamp, just a normal profile clamp, and carry on running. So that's the setup on a 4th lift. We do that for on the 2nd lift and the 4th lift where you've already got the block work in the way. So that's what we'll be setting up. Other than that, everything's pretty straightforward on this lift. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 9 courses to get up to, lintel height, and then it's 1 course of bricks all the way round through. You've seen this before in previous videos, but I'm just going to run through it and explain things to you. You need to make sure you got your window clips in, which are here. and it's a at least three in each side. So if you have a look just in there, this is the first time I've been up to this cavity. These cavities are relatively very clean. Got all this ties in, ties. Window clips are everywhere. Everything's nice and neat. Jointed the back of the block work. This is what you want to see. Down there, we haven't been up and had a little clean of these yet, but have a look down that cavity. That's nice and neat. Remember this, we've done all this work from down below, so we haven't been up here yet, and that is pretty pristine, I would say. No big snots all over the top of the block work either. That's how I like things. This block's been knocked though. This block's been knocked. And I could only imagine it would be scaff with the board. But anyway, so that's the plan today. We're gonna get on this side, set the profiles up. By the time that happens, the mortar can be brought up. I was just gonna carry on loading some bricks. Well, in fact, we'll both load some bricks. We'll set the profiles up, we'll get going. I'll come back to you when we're laying. Right, and that is the setup. So at the bottom you've got your full clamp. Up the top, gallows bracket attached to a block, and then we'll get a dory block long-sided on there and send the lines all the way around. Happy days. Normally I have been just putting an intermediate profile in the middle here, but not today. I'm not going to set up twice. Right, profiles are done for the rest of the duration, which should be around a day and a half for this drop. Maybe a touch longer because I've got 3 arches on this one instead of 2 this time. So it is going to be a little bit longer. And if you're all wondering, yes, I've got a new hard hat. And yes, it isn't the colour black. This one's a white one. My black one broke last week, and I thought I'd get one with a rim on, because my ears always get burnt when that sun gets up high. It's been covering my ears, so it's fantastic actually. It's a bit noisy in the background, but we've now got this up. That's to hide. Also what goes on the inside. You can see the sun's, it's a bit noisy in the background, that piling brick's going on. We've got this up now. Look at my nice hard hat. The sun's going up, shadow on. The sun is virtually down on there. There's no shadows on that bit. You can have a look from this angle and have a look that way. Can you see the sun's up there? There's hardly any shadow in there. This one. I've just done all the paint. I'm going to get the jointing done on there. He's already done so far. I've rubbed all the back. That's nice and clean. After the profile holes will get filled in. Window
formers are poured up onto your block work. If they're not, like this one will come away slightly. Hold it tight at the top, make sure it's all nice and tight, and then this will come up, and I'll release this when I'm at the top. The brickwork will be hard up against, well, you'll have the window clips in, and you'll make sure it doesn't pull out. So that's what you want to be doing before you set up. I've got plenty of halves to be covered here. I'm going to bend these up out of the way, even though you're not meant to. Just bend them just slightly out of the way. And then start laying. Always, when I'm low here, I've got 2 trowels. I've put my other trowel, my larger trowel. Same trowel as that, but I've had this one 2 years longer. That's a lot in it. But eventually this one will be broken enough and it'll be the same as that, and I'll have to get another one of these. Wait, I have already got another one. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to start this. I'll just start this. Pull this around. God, there's some noise. Tons of noise. I'm just going to lay the hybrid of kick and dip and traditional spread. These bricks are very soft and they get a lot of chips in. All I'm doing is putting the chipped ones on top of the wall, same as I've done over there, and they can be picked up after, instead of chucking them all in the walkways, which I hate, because it just means the chip hazard there for myself or Aussie. That one's all chipped up, see? The skin. These bricks are a little bit big. Sometimes you can use these for your arms actually, when they're up there. If you've already chucked them on the floor though, you can't. Always find that these are easier to cut with a trowel than a pickaxe. What I've been doing on these is I'll do my snot, and then after I've done 3 courses, get my hand behind, I'll give them all a nice rub, and then when you come up and you look down the cavity, it's all nice and smooth. And that's how we carry on. Yeah, that'll do. So that concludes today. We've finished as much as we're going to do. It's been red hot, and all we've had all day is bang, 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 bang off that. He's literally just turned it off. That's why I've switched the camera on. Man, it's like listening to heavy rock, one beat all day, which is quite actually surprisingly nice and therapeutic. This is ready for lintels on their arches tomorrow. The other side's done. We've got 3 courses on. I'll shut that up now because we're going. We've got 3 courses on that side ready. So we're going to continue with this in the morning. We'll get that up to height. We'll throw the lintels straight on while we're here. Throw the lintels straight on and run a course through over the top, course of bricks. Then we'll go on that opposite side, get that up the same. Then we're going to do the course through, and we're going to do the arches all together, 3 arches. Very first job in the morning. That scaffold you can see has been stripped behind me now. 90% should I say. Still not all down, but they've managed to strip the front. And if you can have a look down here, you'll see there's 2 arches left to do. Not arches. You can see where these boards are underneath them bottom sills. We've just got to put the sill bricks in. So that's first job in the morning. Then that's going to be insulation blown into the cavities. For all you that keep asking me, where's the insulation? It gets blown in after from internal. So they put a hole through the block work, drill it, pump it in various locations. That looks pretty neat actually. It's got to have a bit of a wash down. There's a little bit of board rash in a few areas where it was tight. But other than that, job's a good one. It's been really hot today. This hat, no word of a lie, I have felt a little bit of a difference. Just for that extra couple of inches around the edges. It's been nice. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, give us a like. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell in that bottom corner down there, and you'll be reminded every time I make a video. And good big news, Ozzy might be making his own channel, to be confirmed. Just putting it out there. But if he does, I'll give you the link in the description in this video. He might send me a text tonight saying he is, he might not, who knows. See you later.